Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the apple to know. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to the Queen's Gambit. This is episode 3. This show has really been something else, even for somebody like myself who has no idea anything about chess. This has actually been a really fun ride, and of course, the performances have been incredible. I can't wait to see where we go from here.
Well, I know a little bit about chess. Not like I could.
Chess master. Over here.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you like what the positions on the board are and any of the defenses, anything. But otherwise, I just know how to play the game, and it is definitely an amazing watch. Absolutely loving it. Definitely ready, willing, and able to see what Mom is thinking about the future of her little chess player.
Yeah, so she laid waste to our boy Dudley from Harry Potter in the last episode.
Just
to which he was a very, very cordial loser.
He was a very good loser.
He was good.
Very good
He was
loser.
very proper in defeat, which I very much appreciated. But that was a really intense sequence of her going through that state tournament. I'm really excited to see what this episode brings.
all right. Without further ado, checkmate.
Oh, jeez.
We're going way back.
Yeah, Mom
With
was.
some scar on the wrist.
Oh, Jesus, Mom, just gonna walk into the lake.
She's trying to scare your daughter or what?
No.
Oh, wow, it's a heavy start.
Yeah, just up for a nice swim, Oak. I don't see what the issue is.
Right.
Oh, nice. Cincinnati,
Here we are.
1963.
In Cincinnati.
Bellhop's just trying to do his job, and they're like, no.
Oh, look how proud Mom is.
Oh, check out those digs.
I don't like the wallpaper.
Well, it's the 60s. What do you expect?
I like the wallpaper.
Got a cigarette there?
Sorry, Paul.
TV in the room.
I asked for a pleasant room, and I believe they gave me one.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest laugh we've seen on
Yeah,
it.
I think
Out
it
of
is.
Mom?
Well, Mom and
Absolutely.
her. Those are all her victims.
I'm Beth.
Cooking?
Kentucky State champion.
Is that?
They're 2 games a day, and the
Is
time
that Mr.
control is
Clark?
120-40.
It looks
I
like
think
him
it
a little
is.
bit.
2 hours to make 40 moves.
2 hours to make 40 moves. I don't think it's him. I think he's just got the same vibe and a very similar
Comes
voice.
to the 7th rank.
Oh, who's this guy with the hat?
The Caro-Kann defense, genuine bummer.
What's wrong with Caro-Kann?
It's all pawns, no hope.
Is he in Maze Runner?
Yeah, that's our guy from Maze Runner.
This is Caro-Kann.
I take the knight.
Ah!
Just like that.
Watch this. What does white do here?
Queen takes pawn.
Rook to king 8. Check.
That's Mrs. Reshevsky from the 30s.
Very good. Margate, 1935.
Oh, wow.
What else has he got? All right, I gotta go.
Oh, this is the big leagues.
Reshevsky, he was playing like that back when he was your age, little girl. Or even younger.
She's going to be
She's
thinking about that move.
Yeah.
Just come through, see some old friends. Playing too many opens, it can only hurt me. You know what I mean? Good luck.
I play in the streets. I play underground.
Well,
I play
he's
for
got a
money.
point. If you play too many, people get a feel for what your style
Yeah.
is going to be.
Yep, they figure you out.
Never really thought of that.
Beth Harmon, where am I playing?
It's table 15 right over there.
Oh, I thought she was going
Beth
to be
Harmon.
playing.
Shit.
First one.
Harmon?
What are you two doing here?
Losing mostly.
I'm sorry we won't get to play.
We're not.
Say, slow down.
Oh, pff.
skating, make a little close to home.
Uh-oh.
Do you mind?
Yeah, but it works out. You see, it's just cool and.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Looking for weaknesses in my play.
I see. And?
There aren't any.
That was an interesting take on Mom there.
Still,
She
still
got
laughing
there.
about the
She got there early.
shit.
So everybody's sitting there watching.
Uh-oh. Looks like that rook could get it.
No, it couldn't.
And it was done.
So much more exciting than I imagined.
Did you watch the whole game?
Of course.
Beth, when he brought out his rook, then took that pawn, I thought you were done for.
That was awesome.
Elizabeth, aren't you going to introduce me to your friend?
Oh! This is my older sister.
Mike,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm Matt.
A pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Well, I don't know about you young people, but I'm famished.
But you young people.
I can't make up my mind which one is more handsome.
Easy, Mom.
Mom.
Would winning the Open make them know about me?
Oh, yes. Benny Watts plays in Europe all the time now that he has his international title.
How's the prize money?
What about Russia?
The Soviets are murder.
I don't think there's been an American with a prayer against them in 20 years.
You don't say.
They pay people to play chess.
We should probably go. We don't want to be late. This one's for all the marbles, 500 of them to be exact.
I was really hoping that that turn wouldn't happen with Mom.
It
All
still
right.
might not.
Rudolph is a master.
Uh-oh. And that's check. And that's mate.
I've allowed $12 for our celebration supper tonight. That makes our total expenses so far $172.30.
Which leaves over $300.
Beth,
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
perhaps you could give me 10% as an agent's commission.
I mean, it's your
Let's
mom.
make it 15%, which would be $49.54.
They told me at Methuen you were marvelous at math.
Well, I mean, she does
Okay.
need money to like pay some of the
Well-
bills and stuff.
Well,
and everything
and I mean,
else.
I know it's 63, but there's still obviously adults, guardian stuff. So
Yeah.
That's national recognition, dear. I'm afraid she's had a bit of a relapse. The doctor wants to keep her in bed for a few more days.
guess what she's ordering.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll be better by Monday.
She ain't going
One
to
of
school.
the worst colds I've ever seen in a child. The poor dear. Lots of liquids.
That's her liquids.
Oh, look, she's got a little portable
mini
chessboard.
I love that.
There's a tournament in Houston over the holidays, starting on the 26th.
Oh, jeez, Mom.
Well, that's all she wants to do is play chess.
I understand it's very easy to travel on Christmas Day since most people are home eating plum pudding or whatever.
I saw that one too.
I believe we could fly to Houston, have a very pleasant winter vacation in the sun, do girly things. I hear they have a very lovely beauty spa at the hotel.
Yes, Mother.
Oh, she's got to like that, though. Yes, Mother. I mean, that's still got to mean a lot to her.
I know she's holding her hand.
She has a fever of 101. It must be the flu. She won't be back until after the holidays.
Jesus.
When Rudolph makes his yearly run.
I don't know if I've ever heard this
full
one
of
before.
smoke.
Just look at that. Looks like they're in first class. Not well.
Yeah. Look at those meals.
You don't get that anymore.
Well, first class,
Maybe the best
international. Well,
It would be for her, too.
For her, yeah. Having a Coke and actually good food. Well, better food than what was at the.
Twinkle, twinkle, does over
there you go.
every flake.
Oh, boy.
No, are we sure we want to do that after what we saw in the first episode?
Is that a martini? Gibson. I find the onion slightly more refined than the olive.
Oh.
Not a martini guy.
Not really either.
Shaken, not stirred.
Unless it's really.
I should probably learn how to speak Russian.
Do they teach that at Fairfield?
I'd have to take a night class at the junior college.
The kids would all be older than you. And by kids, I mean boys.
That's it, honey. Hold it up so we can see it.
Can you tell the readers of Life how it feels?
Life.
Life.
When I was a girl, I wasn't allowed to be competitive.
Chess isn't always competitive. Chess can also be beautiful.
I was just wondering how you learned to play chess.
Mr. Shaibel taught me.
Mm-hmm.
A janitor taught you how to play?
When I was 8.
I imagine it must have been such a distraction from life in such a depressing place.
Okay, what kind of
Okay,
story are we
yeah,
trying to
it,
spin
like-
here, lady?
Do you imagine That you saw the king as a father
No.
and the queen as a mother.
Exactly,
one
like
to
what?
Attack, one to protect.
They're just pieces.
There you go.
Just play chess.
I can control it. I can dominate it. And it's predictable. So if I get hurt, I only have myself to blame.
How interesting.
Oh, okay.
This photo
Tell
shoot's
me.
interesting.
Elizabeth.
Oh, now I'll hold this one.
Well, creativity and psychosis often go hand in hand.
You think I'm crazy?
No, of course not.
I think
was
that's
just
enough.
asking.
Are you from
Thanks.
the Inquirer or what?
She is, after all, still a young woman in school.
Yes, of course. It was an honor to meet you.
Thanks.
I'll go write a story about Bat Boy or something.
You might try bridge. I hear a lot of chess players enjoy it.
I'll show you out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mom, way to go.
With some people, chess is a pastime. With others, it is a compulsion, even an addiction. A young, unsmiling girl with brown eyes, red hair, and a dark blue dress.
We started the chess club.
Oh, jeez.
From Fairfield High School in Lexington, Kentucky. She is quiet, well-mannered, and out for blood.
It's mostly about my being a girl.
Well, you are one.
They didn't print half the things I said. They didn't tell about Mr. Scheibel, and they didn't say anything about how I play the Sicilian.
That's the media for you.
It makes you a celebrity.
Yeah, for being a girl.
Oh,
Yeah, they're highlighting that cough a little
what's going on?
Did you ever think maybe it's the drinking that's making you sick?
I've flirted with alcohol most of my life. If anything, I think it's high time I consummated the relationship. To motherhood.
I don't
See
like
how
this.
that goes.
Oh, boy.
We're having a pledge party Friday night, my house. Friday night, 7:30. Can you make it?
I don't. Oh, God.
Well, unless they just want
we're-
her there for the publicity.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
sometimes
still
I
we're
don't
worried.
trust high school girls being catty for somebody who got popular and then now they feel like I don't trust.
Well, I'm saying they could have ulterior motives, but I think they want her on there for the notoriety. I don't think they're going to do anything to her, I hope.
Yeah, well, this music isn't doing me any favors, though.
Love how we're so protective of her.
I mean, she's too smart and too strong-willed to be vulnerable in the sense that somebody else her age might be, but I just don't. Oh, look at this house. Holy shit.
You know what? It was only 2 paychecks. He paid it off.
Yeah.
So it wasn't 63.
All those places you've been. Which was your favorite? I liked Houston.
Oh, my God.
What about the boys? Are they good looking? Do you date any of them?
There's not really much time for that.
But if you had the time,
Oh, what if you
is there
had...
anyone you've met that you'd like to trade rooks with?
I mean, I trade Brooks all the time.
I bet you do.
Oh, jeez.
I was hoping.
Thank you, Dora. Who wants a cupcake?
I was really hoping it wouldn't go that way.
Every time we meet, everything is sweet. Oh, yes.
You gotta do the...
You're the one that I really
I always love the guy that's screaming in the back.
Where's Corny Collins when you need him?
keep me in your heart.
This is not for her.
It's quite the selection of liqueur.
It is.
And he took the time to pour it in their own bottles.
Hey, since I met you,
There you go. Get out
okay.
of there.
for each day.
Does she swipe one for mom?
I don't think it's for mom.
For her.
Oh, boy.
There may be some tears.
Oh, boy.
We're going to be mixing.
Whoa. Oh, shit. Well,
is this going to change the way she sees it, mixing the alcohol with those?
Well, the shadow of a chess piece is over her right now.
Yeah, does that look like a chessboard? to
No,
you, though?
it almost makes her look like
was a
she's
piece-
queen.
It was a piece that came down, or you guys missed it, but it was like a king or a queen coming down on top of her. Here we go.
Vegas 66.
Oh, it looked a little different back then.
No,
huh?
just
That's back when Vegas was fun, when the mob ran it. Now it's all garbage.
When was the last time you were in Vegas?
Oh, it's been a few years, but nobody else is going there lately.
They've jacked their prices
down.
up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's down about, a lot. Back when the mob ran it.
No, well, you got to go to the old strip, Fremont. That's where you go. Don't go to the commercialized news strip. I mean, if that's your kick, go ahead. But Fremont.
You need Mr. De Niro being the in charge of refreshments.
Freaking God, who was the comedian that was in it? That was his pit boss.
We'll get to it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Harmon?
Towns.
My stars.
Oh,
Wow.
haven't seen him since you mopped the floor with him.
Yeah.
I thought we might bump into each other.
It's just-
Chess Review sent me to write it up. Must confess, I was hoping to see you here last year.
I even paid the fee, but my mother got sick. It's probably a good idea for me to play in something other than the events I pick for the money.
Looks like you're making a lot.
Yeah, I guess so. Don't want a plateau.
No. Plateaus are the worst. And you're far too old to be called a prodigy anymore. Do something on you for the magazine.
I was on the cover last month.
Of course. I just got mixed up with the one in Life magazine.
We don't talk about that one.
I could do a half page on you for the Sunday paper.
Ooh.
If you want to.
I got a camera in my room.
Oh, boy.
Chessboards, too, we could play.
Dude.
Let's go up.
God, it's so hard to read everybody in here.
It's because they're all chess players.
Henry Cavill wannabe.
Well,
He does have a chessboard.
Oh, I'm surprised I didn't hear the. Oh,
Don't be a total creep. Please don't have him be just a creep.
okay, seems legit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just toss them.
yeah, I don't remember whose those were, anyways.
Oh, God.
Is that the camera you use, Oak?
I wasn't ready.
You look great.
It's when you get the best pictures, though.
Sometimes.
Scoot to your left. That's right. Say, Rui Lopez. You could go by the board.
Oh, boy.
I see you've done this before.
Do you want me to play?
Sure. Black to move. I slow down.
Nope. She's like already winning.
You've grown up, Harmon.
You've even...
Even gotten good
I don't
looking.
even know your first name.
Everyone calls me Towns. Maybe that's why I call you Harmon instead of Elizabeth.
It's Beth.
No.
I like Harmon.
Door opens.
Beth Harmon, this is Roger Dion.
Harmon, the chess prodigy.
Too old to be called a prodigy.
You two, carry on. I'll be gone in a minute.
Let's play chess.
Okay.
Here we go.
Pleasure to meet you, Beth.
You too.
Look at those trunks.
Oh, that is the proper length for a men's short.
That's what Answer wore in his last cruise.
No.
Any decade.
No. Knee or longer. That's mine.
Where have you been, honey?
Playing chess.
That's all?
Yeah.
Clean and fresh. That's all.
Kentucky.
Will you do me a favor and hand me a beer on the desk over there?
Oh, boy.
Oh, we're back to the PBRs.
I've got a gimmick.
Yeah, it looks like it's a PBR on.
I'm working too hard for yourself.
Oh, she's got glass bottles on now.
Specifically.
Just pouring a beer into a...
All right, Sam.
Here.
No, but I've been having vodka with my pills.
Yeah.
Or gin or whichever it was.
My father used to work here at the mill hand.
PBR's good.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not so fast.
Oh, jeez. I've done this before, Mom.
Got 30,000 now.
Oh.
Ran as far as out.
I'd like another.
Oh.
You really shouldn't. All right.
Oh.
Gonna have one get me one too.
Well, since you slammed the rest of the one you were
We're,
giving me.
we're in Vegas, I guess. We still in high school here?
You don't think that her and Towns...
I don't know what happened.
They just played chess, guys.
I find myself rooting for things not to go wrong because we know kind of where she ends up. And it's just like, no, don't do that.
My
Don't do
first
that.
match was against this guy from Oklahoma. It was all over in 24 moves.
Ouch.
Ouch.
What's his name? The one you told me about? Bobby something?
Benny
Oh,
Watts.
Yes.
Bobby Fischer.
I've seen him a couple of times. He's always got a crowd around him.
Oh, well, of course, he's the U.S. champion.
He's Benny Watts.
Doesn't
He's the most talented American player since Morphe.
he doesn't play anybody though?
There is one player that scares me.
Who?
The Russian. Borgov.
A lot more dynamic game with Caro, which is not the case with QGD versus Slav.
People are just over talking about chess in Vegas.
You're Beth Harmon.
Yes,
I saw the piece in life. I'm Benny Watts.
I know. We met a couple of years ago in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati?
You didn't play that year.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. You should in the castle.
I needed to get the rook out.
He plays pawn, takes pawn.
Wait a minute.
I can't. I got an adjournment I gotta go play, but set it up, think it out.
I don't want to set it up and think it out.
Oh boy.
Benny's just walking
Got her
around.
second guessing herself a little bit here. Oh, now she's got to go.
Yep. Play it out.
She's got to play it like Howard.
Beltik could have beat me.
But he didn't.
I was so proud of myself when I found an error in a Morphe game, and now someone's done it to me.
Stop thinking about what might have happened in the past and get some sleep.
And just prevent it from happening in the future.
Somebody who thinks as analytically as her. That's gonna be-
it's
The driver nuts.
because you thought everything is perfect. I get it. So, oh, there. Now she'll do this and think about it over and over again. Oh,
Here we
boy.
go.
On to bishop 4, right?
Yes.
He's still walking around with that K-bar on his belt.
Oh, look at that shirt unbuttoned all the way down.
Flap! He does a jacket.
It's a championship match, huh? Pensive music.
She's seeing everything like a supercomputer.
Oh,
This is wild.
so I wish I knew how to play. You want to give up your night, huh?
Is he not taking the bait?
No, he hasn't yet.
Wasn't that two moves?
Two moves?
No, you can take the.
You can
You can
swap?
switch them. Yeah, you can swap the queen or king and rook.
I thought he could see what I was planning.
Ooh.
I still had time to get out of it. But he took the piece, just as I planned. I went into that game with a perfect score. Benny had 2 draws, so a draw would give me the title. I wanted to win.
Oh
Did she
no!
push it?
I wanted to show that pirate that I could beat him.
Oh, she lost.
He captured my center pawn, my protected pawn, the pawn that had held his queen to her corner for most of the game. He forced an exchange of queens.
Oh.
And then I saw what it meant. With the pawn gone, I was open to a rook-bishop mate because of the bishop on the open diagonal. The more I looked, the worse it all became. Caught me completely off guard.
Oh.
What did you do?
I spent half an hour studying the board and decided that Benny's move was even sounder than I thought. I had to retreat, but he kept coming.
Oh, I like the way there.
You resign now.
Oh, it's the first time she's been beaten in forever.
She's like she said, she had a perfect score.
Tough game.
Well, he's cordial about it, at least. You know, seems like everybody's
Yeah.
very professional on chess.
It's easy to be cordial when you're winning. But you're right.
You will still get a trophy, albeit a smaller one.
That's not what she wants.
I made some inquiries. The Open Championship is often shared.
Didn't see what he was doing.
That's what she's worried about, Mom.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about chess.
Easy.
I know what it feels like to lose.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Oh, okay, easy.
And now you do too.
Well, I mean, sometimes you learn a lot from losing.
That's truth.
Norman, I'm sorry.
Why?
I know how badly you wanted to beat Benny. You'll get another shot.
Doesn't matter.
He was just better today, folks.
Beth.
That whole situation is all
They
right.
didn't give us an answer.
Okay.
Don't love me.
Oof. That was an interesting finish there in the car.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, you know how that...
Well, I mean, folks...
We thought she was going to just mow them all down. Well,
yeah, but I think it's important for her to lose because, again, she said it herself. She didn't see what happened. And she didn't see what happened when she played Morbius or whatever his name was. The last guy. Morphe. She didn't see it with Morphe. So it was a good lesson for Beth to learn. And like, look, it could have been like, at least, again, her mom was kind of right. At least she was the co-champion, which is, it still might give her a chance. And this is going to make her realize that it's not as easy as she thinks. She's not going to come in and just smoke everybody. There are people on her level or better. And that's going to drive somebody like Beth to just obsess to be the best at what she does and to find every weakness in her game. So, I mean, I think this is a good thing that it happened. And so I think that's going to do well with, her chess as she moves forward, because so oftentimes when we watch various sports movies or, other types, the main character has to go through a setback of some sort to get better from it. So I think that's what this was. Again, given that this is a limited series with only 7 episodes, I believe it is. So
7. Yep.
Yeah, so 7. So I think that was the right time for that to happen. And Beth is going through so much stuff right now. The scenes with her mom were done so well because, as the audience, I think you're naturally kind of protective of Beth because you've seen everything she's gone through from the time she was very young to where she is now. And we see where she ends up, and it's not a very good place. And I at least find myself being like, oh no, don't drink that, or oh no, maybe don't do that. That's not good. Or you keep thinking that people are going to take advantage of her.
Like you said, we're very protective over us 3 have been this whole series.
That's been the whole series. And, Oak, you were very skeptical when Beth was going to hang out with some of her classmates, the apple pies, who, wanted her to presumably pledge or, whatever to their, I guess it'd be a sorority. And we're just like, I'm getting a bad vibe. And at first I was thinking, okay, maybe it's not anything nefarious. Maybe they just want Beth's publicity, in their sorority or, whatever it is. If that's not what it is, correct me, but that's what I'm going to go with. Kind of the idea like, hey, we need the smart kid to bring our grades up for the sorority so we look good.
I didn't get that at all.
But at the end of that's what I was thinking. That's the vibe I was getting. I was hoping it wasn't that we're going to get to the point now where everybody's trying to take advantage of Beth and trying to get something from her. We saw that. I don't want to say we saw it, but I thought it was teased a little bit pretty well with the mom, where you're like, oh, okay, the last episode, things were going good. She was real supportive. But now it's kind of like she's just seeing Beth as maybe like a cash cow, but then they would spin it back around and show her mom being supportive. And I'm just so leery of everybody trying to take advantage of her. I mean, the reporter was in there asking very leading questions, trying to paint her story that she wanted to tell instead of what Beth's story actually was. And they even talked about that, her and her mom, over dinner when they're talking about the article. With Towns, that was a weird thing because he was genuinely, when they first met, kind of helped her out a little bit. And now he's making the comments like, oh, you've grown up or whatever and all that stuff. And it was a real kind of not great feeling in the hotel room. And, Beth and Anya Taylor Joy, for that matter, plays Beth's character so deadpan, just so blank. She's very hard to read, and that probably what makes her a good chess player. You're not sure what she's feeling. Does she feel uncomfortable? Does she not like the situation that she's in? We only got some brief flashback with her and Towns, and it was just kind of his face. And then she's slamming the beer and asking for another. So I think at this point, that's open to kind of audience interpretation, maybe, of what exactly went down there. But again, it's the show does such a good job of playing out these situations and leading you one direction, then bringing you back and making you question what you saw. Are the characters really doing this? And that's a testament to the actors that they have on here, and that they have to play so many different emotions and not completely lead on. Like it's easy to bring somebody in and have them be the sleazeball and that's their role, right? That's simple. It's a little bit harder to bring somebody in that you're not too sure about what their end game is as far as what they're trying to do. So I think everybody's seen Beth's popularity and it's starting to grow. And I think this was just a tidbit of people kind of trying to get their piece of her for whatever reason, whether it's popularity in a sorority or they wanted to make fun of her, or Towns is looking for a story, or the other reporters looking for a story to spin it the way that she wants. They're all seeing Beth as something maybe they can get something from. And it's a very uneasy feeling as the viewer watching this. But an amazing episode nonetheless, and I thought it was a good episode for Beth to kind of grow and maybe see not only more of chess, but of the people that are out there and how people have been changing around her as she's gotten better.
Yeah, really, really good episode. Once again, absolutely loving it. We had a fella from Harry Potter, and now we had a fella from good old Maze Runner and Love Actually that you guys watched on the channel, but I had seen before. But yeah, Benny Watts just came in and he was just better and could just see the moves, I think, before she could, which is totally frustrating. And like, you get it, even in life, you have to have your downs throughout a season so that way you can learn from your mistakes and see how to get better. But the fact is, for her, is what we say, like how it was driving her nuts about what happened months ago, and he just said, hey, you shouldn't have did what you did there with the Rick Bishop. Yep. I think is what he said. I can't remember the exact terminology. And he said that you did that wrong, and it drove her nuts. Well, now that she actually lost to him, it drives her nuts, because she even said, I don't fear him. I don't fear him at all. The only person I fear is the Russian that she wants to face eventually, because she feels they're the best. So hopefully from this she learns, but as she's learning and she's getting better at chess, we also see her personal life slowly starting to deteriorate. It started like back at the party, she stole the bottle of gin and came home, and that's what she was drinking along with the pills that she has been taking, that green is for disposition pills. And so she had that as well as the gin. And then we saw now she's sharing beer with her mom as well as still having those pills as well. And so you're seeing her life slowly starting to go down the way of her mom, who,
she's got that cough.
She had that cough. Well, they talked about it briefly, that why she wasn't in it earlier in Vegas is because she got sick. Now, what was it? They didn't tell us. They haven't shown us, but we saw that Mommy Dearest too is also fine with getting her those pills, because she knows that that's what helps enhance her game and everything, because they went through the quick montage of, yeah, she's got 101 fever. Yeah, she's not feeling the greatest.
Well, wasn't that just to get her out of school? That's what I took that as. I don't know if that was just to get her the pills or not. I thought that was
I thought it was to
calling
get
her
her
in
the
sick
pills
from school because they were leaving, doing all these.
I didn't think that had anything to do with the pills. Because those pills wouldn't have anything to there. She's mom's saying she's got a fever of 101. She's got mono. Those pills are just they're essentially tranquilizers. So those aren't pills that would be prescribed for the point where
the mom had to had a prescription, had to go and have her go down and get them for him.
She had
and then always they were half full.
They're for depression. They're not. The mom's call in. She says she's got a fever of 101.
Then why was she giving the doctor's note to her the last couple episodes to take and go to the pharmacy?
Because the mom had an actual prescription for it, because what she was dealing with, they're pills for depression and anxiety. So the mom had a prescription for it, and she has Beth go get the prescription filled. She's calling the school so Beth can have time off of school. And again, you would never give somebody something like that for a fever or anything like that, or a cold or anything like that.
I thought it was just a made up excuse to get her more pills because obviously she knows by now that she's taking them.
That was awful. Well, I don't think so. I think that's why she had them hidden in her toothbrush cup and stuff like that. And as far as whether the mom knows or not, but the calling in, that was to be able to get her.
Well, then I misread the situation.
Yeah, that's all right.
It
That's
happens.
what your pals are here for.
Well, okay. Well, anyways, but I still, obviously, she's letting her drink and stuff. Obviously, it's going down the wrong.
No.
Yeah, and then we were worried, of course, at the beginning when Mom was wondering about how much is this tournament paying, how much are we getting, and we're expecting the worst. But she asked for, "Can I be your agent and get 10?" She said, "How about 15?" So at least. It is right because she does and I don't know if it make the cut or not. I don't know about in that point in time if there is some sort of you need an adult to be there but by the time and I'm not sure exactly what her age was by 66, but would she still need an adult to be able to take her to all these events? So at least she's given her mom the life that she had, but it was really important when she said that interaction at the table. When she's like, sometimes, you can lose. And she's like, well, you would know. She's like, and now you do too.
Yeah.
So they kind of got the same plane. So I thought it was important too that she did reach for her mom's hand and hold it. Mm-hmm. I don't know where we go from there with them, but I still thought that was nice.
I'm so glad you brought that up because it's like everything you just feel like you're on a razor's edge. This whole series with every episode, like it could go that way or it could go that way. And it's just, they do such a good job of that with the anxiety.
Yeah. Look, there's a lot of very tense situations that we find Beth in, and a lot of the relationships are very unsure. For me, the going over to the apple pies, I wasn't sure. I didn't think it was anything good from the get-go, whether they were going to do something to try to embarrass her. But I felt like once she got there, I felt like what it was like, we're going to just try to put you back in your place type thing, get together with a group of girls. We're all going to remind you that even though you've gotten this level of popularity with chess, you're still not popular here. Of course, I was wondering whether it was supposed to, are there any handsome boys, any boys you would date? It's this reminder, hey, you might be popular, but who's the crowd that you're popular with? I think that was kind of the vibe I got from that. You might be, again, you're popular in your little niche, and I think they wanted to kind of remind her of that, which was shitty. But again, I didn't trust them to begin with, but the relationship with the mom, that one is so back and forth. It's so back and forth because, we saw, earlier on, that moment when the mom thought she was going to lose Beth and just going to go back to the orphanage. And Beth's like, well, we could lie. And then mom seemed happy, and then, we saw, the last tournament she entered, mom was like, oh, we'll go. And you felt like there was, she was doing it for money, but then you really felt a sense of pride. And now it's kind of back to the money. And you're wondering about that, but you could tell again when she's reading about her in the newspaper, she's very proud. She feels like she's got a daughter to be proud of. Maybe it makes her feel like she's doing a good job as a mother, being that she has a daughter as successful as she is. But of course, it's not good that she's giving her alcohol. And I don't know how old she's supposed to be in here. I know she said, oh, weren't you in Cincinnati a few years ago? So,
because this was a 3-year time jump.
Yeah,
so 63 was Cincinnati.
Yeah, so you got to figure if she was 15 or 16, she's probably 18 or 19 here. Still a teenager.
But it's the 60s. Drinking age was 18.
Yeah, that's a good point. But
that's why I also wanted to know her exact age.
Yeah, it would be good to have her exact age.
Because when she was adopted, they told she was. That's what it wasn't. It she was 15. They're like, I don't know, she's 13 or something like that.
Yeah.
And they lied about her age too, because she went to the orphanage when she was 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was 15 at the time. But in any regard, so she's at least, she's probably of legal drinking age now. But the mom's behavior probably not the best. But look, if she is a daughter and mom's like, hey, I mean, look, I don't want to judge in that situation, because if it was hey, you're going to have a beer and it's just you with a parent and you're of legal drinking age, like, that's not a big deal.
Well,
you know,
and it's
not
hard for us to not judge because we know where it ends up. That's the problem.
Yeah, you
feel
see her in the room with the bottles and everything. So that's tough. But then again, they go back at the end with the mom, like, trying to tell her, like, look, you lose, it happens, it's okay, you still get half the check, this. And, Beth threw a pretty bad jab at mom, and then mom she handled it very, very well. And then we saw in the car, the final scene, Beth grabbed her hand, kind of like this, okay, we're in this together type thing. Of course, the mom asking for the 10% commission and Beth saying, let's do 15. Again, little things to strengthen the relationship. But again, Beth isn't getting the best habits from mom. But look, we have to understand, like, the amount of trauma Beth has been through is incredible. And she started on the pills, stealing the pills, kind of collecting them before, before she was at the house with the mom. So it's not something like, whether that's an addictive personality trait or something like that. We can't just blame everything on the mom. And again, depending on what age she was, if it was legal drinking age, like, have a beer with us. It's like, well, that's probably not the worst thing to do in Vegas.
Yeah, like I said, I think if it was a celebratory beer and if we didn't know where Beth ended up, I think we'd see it very different.
Can you just Google how old was Beth in Las Vegas in the Queen's Gambit?
Well,
and what year did they change the drinking age? But look, in any regard, the bigger subject in this particular episode is her chinks in her armor, right? And we saw that with Benny saying, "Hey, your match that you won in Cincinnati, you could have lost," and it wasn't even that it was a perfect game.
She would have been 17.
Beth Harmon would have been 17. Okay, so yep. So
63. Beth is 15 when she wins her first two chess tournaments. 63 is adopted, and then 66 Vegas. So
Vegas,
she would have been 17.
Okay. So she would have been 17 when she was in
they
Vegas.
said she was 15, but they lied and said she was 13.
So probably shouldn't have been drinking. And for all everybody else knew, she was a little younger. But so, I mean, well, that actually does change the dynamic, because now you have a mother like encouraging the alcohol use. But again, is it the worst thing in the world in the 60s for your teenager to have a beer with you in a hotel room?
Yeah,
Look,
I think it was probably more common, especially here in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean, look, in Wisconsin,
Get your 5-year-old sitting on the bar.
Look,
with you.
again, we're
commonplace.
not condoning it at all, but there's no national drinking age in the
Each
U.S.
state set its own minimum age.
What was in Nevada? I wonder.
All right.
What was legal drinking age in Nevada in 1966? We're having fun. We like having our information.
It would have been 21.
It would have been 21. Yeah.
I did like how they let that scene breathe with Beth and her mom in the car, because that didn't need to be as long as it was, but I think they did to get the impact in it that they wanted the viewer to have by giving it time.
Yeah, but like, look, her you want to see her go through and win. We're cheering for her, but she's still obviously very young. We, regardless of not knowing her exact age when we were going through this particular episode, we understood that she was, still a teenager, and she's playing a game against people who have done it for a very, very, very long time. Or like they said here, Benny, who was a child prodigy, who was, taking on the world's best when he was 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah, 8 already.
Yeah.
So, and it gives her a chance to kind of reflect a little bit more. Obviously, they've made it very clear that she spends a lot of time thinking about chess. She spends a lot of time going through her matches afterwards. She goes back and she plays them out. But sometimes, and I don't know anything about chess, but I think this is like a lot of things in life. Sometimes you don't see everything. And to have somebody else come in, and the way he did it, he didn't do it cocky. He didn't do it. It was just like, hey, it feels like the chess culture, at least in the US, that's being, depicted here is like there's a lot of support between one player and the next. When somebody is better than you, they recognize that. There's not a sense of bitterness. Obviously, people are very competitive, and they take it very seriously. But there's almost like, oh, you're young, you're good. Like, okay, let's have a match, and let's see who can win. But it's such, look, we use the phrase chess for so many things in life. Oh, we're playing chess, not checkers, or it's a chess match, because it's so much strategy. And I appreciate the relationship they're playing out on screen. As far as relationships goes, we got her first kind of what was sort of a romantic interaction with Towns. Now that was really interesting because I'm like, okay, like we're all like super protective, right? And he knows she's in high school and he's, you know, a reporter. Of course, in the 60s, the age thing was a little different back then, you know, 17 and in his early 20s or however he's supposed to be here, was not looked at as the same as it is right now. So that's something that people need to understand when watching this. But, you know, the whole inviting her up to the room, I'm like, okay, you know, is it going to be like, oh, you know, come up to my room. We'll do a photo shoot. Like, oh God, is this going to be creepy? But she was kind of like, okay, she was in it. Of course, the gentleman who plays Towns here, of course, I made the joke, I don't know if it's going to make the cut, like a Henry Cavill wannabe, a very handsome young man. So she goes up there, he's doing his pictures, things, and then you could tell by her body language that, look, she was digging him, you know, she was, you know, kind of waiting, maybe, you know, part of me was like, oh, he actually did have a chessboard on the bed. It was like, okay, it wasn't just
Well, and
like,
then when he walked in, immediately takes off his shirt. We're like, okay, what's going on here, pal?
It was more like casual. But then his friend came in, which threw me off because I got the vibes like maybe it was more than Towns' friend and they were partners. And then you're like, okay, it was the 60s. You know, it wasn't uncommon for guys to dress that way in shorts and stuff like that. But they kind of gave partner vibes, which I think threw Beth off because obviously Towns was, you know, kind of making a move on her. So that was really interesting the way they played that out. Definite chemistry between Beth and Towns. But does Towns have a boyfriend? Is that, you know, what are we seeing here? Is Towns attracted to both men and women? Hard to say. And for some people, chemistry is chemistry, and they don't have a gender preference. They're just looking for chemistry. And if that's the case with Towns, definitely had it with Beth. But that was interesting because now, you know, she's interested in guys, and I think that's gonna maybe change the landscape of you know, her overall, I don't want to just say behavior, but the way she lives her life. Of course, we saw in the beginning scene that we get in Paris. There's somebody in the bed. Of course, mom is worried about her going to night school to learn Russian because she's there's going to be boys there. So we're getting a lot more character development. We're getting chess development. We're getting relationship development with mom. She's growing into a young woman. So there's a lot that we're getting here. And a 45-minute episode. They packed a lot of story.
They always do.
They packed a lot of story into this episode, and you know, we see that these were released all on the same day when it came out in Netflix style.
Classic.
And I'm going to bet, like I do with a lot of these Netflix shows, that there was very few people who watched these one at a time. And it being 7, I mean, look, guys, this is an easy Saturday to binge 7.
I mean, come on.
I mean,
you're done with this before it's even dark out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a piece of cake.
I would have been done with this very early.
Well, you guys all enjoyed it way back when. We're enjoying it now. So for Alden Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.